Hello YouTubers, this is Three Eyes Can See, All Eyes on Me YouTube channel, back with another monthly tarot reading for the collective. This reading is going to be regarding several topics. One of the topics that I want to talk about is Khia, the rapper Khia, Thug Mrs., and something going on with DeSantis. So hopefully these cards will, show me more. Otherwise, I'm just going to be pulling it from downloads. I have other things I want to talk about, and then hopefully the angels, ancestors, spirit guides, they lead me to talk about that as well. But angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what is the intuitive message you have for me regarding Khia, the rapper Thug Mrs. from the state of Florida, Tampa, Florida, and DeSantis. DeSantis is the governor of the state of Florida. Watching. This is, what I was getting. DeSantis has FBI's. He has, the Hermit stands for FBI's internal eyes. Internal eyes can be on you anywhere from satellites, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, over the phone. But he does have internal eyes on her. The reason why is because she's always using the gay word. I'll be honest. I'm hearing he's listening to her conversation. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords does stand for communication. I'm hearing he's listening to her conversations. He's having someone listen to her conversations. There is some sort of information that he's searching for. He hasn't found it. He hasn't found it, or he's bored, but it's like someone's coming to tell him something. The Knight of Swords stands for communication. It stands for also a private eye, military, cops, someone rushing in to tell something. And this has been going on for quite some time with the Seven of Swords here. I'm showing quite some time, even though they felt like leaving it alone. So before DeSantis was governor, she was still being watched by internal eyes. The Knight of Swords. I'm hearing here, I have all of this hard evidence with the Ten of Wands. They're doing this out of hatred, but they're also doing this to win at all cost. With the Five of Swords here, the white man, the white-skinned people, they're wanting to win at all costs, even if they have to pull out the, the hatred card towards melanated people regarding using the gay word. I'm hearing they're holding on to hard evidence, or have been. Some sort of dispute. I'm trying to pull, I keep showing his face making an announcement regarding Khia. I don't know if he's going to have like people go to her house with the search warrant, which would be like very, very strange or something, but it is some sort of correlation with him and Khia. I do feel like he is going to try to get her in trouble. She is a Florida girl. She's still extremely outspoken. She uses, gay, faggot, as if we were back in the days, the word. And people are extremely offended by it. The only reason they are offended by it, and they have trained melanated people to be offended by it, is because they're trying to downplay melanated people with the word nigger and nigga. If you do not know the word niggas, it is I think a Ethiopian word, and I do apologize because I forgot Ethiopian or Nigerian word for before the slaves were held captive, that was known as king. So rightfully so, I can state that word to another fellow melanated person from Africa because it stood for the word king. Gay originally stood for the word happy. So are you only saying people that, are transgender or gay are the only ones that are truly happy? They're the only ones that can logically use that word when it was originally set out for to be used by anybody that is happy. So if you get screwed in your ass, or you're a lesbian, or if you've changed your gender, you're the only ones that are happy. When I'm pretty sure if you had surgery between your legs, that is extremely painful and extremely excruciating. I'm pretty sure if someone took an object and shoved it up your back end, that is extremely excruciating. So pain is referred to as happiness. Basically, that's basically what you're training us all to think and know, that being gay means you have to be in a lot of pain. I'm trying to see if I have any more downloads or visions regarding Khia and Roy DeSantis, our governor in the state of Florida. But I do feel like he is going to try to get her in trouble. He may try to make her go to jail, whatever the case, her platform now. They do not like Khia. I do feel like, spiritually speaking, on a spiritual level, this woman is my godmother on a spiritual level. I connect to her so much. Even though her words and her songs are raunchy, I still connect to this woman. She's telling the honest God truth, and it's too raunchy, but yet California music, y'all have learned to accept that, but our raunchy Floridian music is too much. It's unbearable when y'all know it's the God honest truth. So let me see if they have. I'm sure they want me to move on to the next topic regarding crab legs and I'm just going to say it, period pad, menstrual pad. Something regarding the meat in a crab leg, the coloring of it, and something regarding a pad, that red, whitish color. I do feel like because there is such a large quantity of people that are eating crab leg and seafood, most of the seafood that we put in our body, it's not real, and it's going to start messing up your uterus, something about your period, something about pads and crab meat. I feel like the pictures that they were showing me before regarding crab meat and menstrual pads, it was like if someone was taking it and putting it in a grinder, like period pads, and like blending it in with crab meat and selling it on the market. I'm literally hearing you're eating yourself out. That's disgusting. Let me see. Something regarding a star. I mean, Khia is a star. And it's like they're trying to block her at all costs until she fails miserably. They want her to walk away, or they're going to block her at all costs until she fails. What is this star card? These are white, beige man. The devil. Yeah, they're spawns of the devil. The star and the devil, they rule Saturn. So a descendant from the devil is a star. In witchcraft terms, a descendant of the devil is a star. This is why they're placed on such high platforms. Both of them rule Saturn. Capricorn and Aquarius rule Saturn. And I'm showing Mediterranean white man, beige man, white-skinned people. Something about walking away and you too are going to be blocked until you fail. The ancestors want you to know that. Yeah. Tower. I am showing who is doing this Two of Swords? Who is doing this Two of Swords? White women. White women. Libra, Taurus. So white women, you're going to bring your own race down. How? When you're mostly laying up with races outside of being white. This is very contradicting. I'm showing some sort of blockage until you fail. White-skinned people. Or maybe it's saying they're unsure if you know. They're going to block the sun. So with your attempts of blocking the sun is when you're automatically going to fall from your tower, and all the jewels are going to be landing everywhere. Or this could be people from generations and generations bearing witness to this. I'm hearing back home, Mediterranean states, white beige countries and states. I'm hearing you're going to get your wish come true. Because look at the cards. The Two of Swords is also clarified by the Sun. The Two of Swords is blocking something. So you're trying to block the sun, which is, they're going to be celebrating. White women are going to be celebrating. And I'm hearing as soon as you do, you're going to immediately fall from grace. I'm going to pause this really fast and see if I can get any other downloads, because I don't want to keep wasting this video on, racism and what, the white man has done, even though every day, it's evident of what you guys have done, but I still want to find other topics to talk about. So I'm going to pause it, come back on and see if I have another topic. One moment. All right, I'm back, YouTubers. So the next topic that I want to talk about is if there is a major disaster that's going to happen in April. I'm going to consult with my angels, ancestors, spirit guides to see if there is going to be a major disaster happening in April. This is not something that I'm making up. This is off of a channel that I watch on YouTube. This guy has a voice box where he supposedly speaks to deceased spirits on the other side with the help of his spirit guide. And if that is true, I think that is totally amazing. I think that's like out of this world amazing. And one of the spirits that he was speaking to said that there is supposed to be a major disaster happening in April. And then he did ask about COVID-19 shots, and the spirit told him that the COVID-19 shots will not save you, and it's because of God's grace that this is happening. So what I'm going to do is say, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, is there going to be a major disaster happening in the month of April? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I'm hearing yes. Is there going to be a major disaster happening in the month of April? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, is there going to be a major disaster happening in the month of April? I heard no twice. I'm showing white skin male, so this could be the Russia-Ukraine shit going on. I'm hearing Russia has little nuclear power. This is exhaustion, near exhaustion. Illuminated people. Ukraine and Russia. I'm hearing this could be other countries trying to give this to whoever needs help. I'm showing an angel is here to offer support momentarily, money. What's this angel? Or aid. I'm hearing Archangel Michael is here offering support, strength to Ukraine. I'm showing whoever comes out and hearing whoever comes out of the war or what's going on behind the scenes, they're going to be internally depressed. But, you know, they have to put on a show for everybody else with the Six of Wands here. But they're going to be internally hurt from what they did. Yeah. To illuminated people. Defending themselves. I'm hearing they're going to come out of this victorious, but they're also going to be emotionally hurt. I'm not showing any big disaster. So maybe what that spirit was talking about, maybe they're lying. When you pass over, I do feel like, because your soul can detach from your body without you being completely dead. That is called astral projecting. I've done it before. You normally do it in your sleep. That's when you're going through a REM sleep or a sleep, paralysis. It's sort of like when you're awake and you're trying to move your body, but it's like you're frozen. So it's like consciously speaking, like, what the fuck? I am awake, so why can't I move my body? Every time that would happen to me, I would get attacked by demons and spirits. They would literally try their best to take me out. And I would say for 5 to 10 minutes, I would have to fight with myself while I'm in my body. I'm awake, but I'm really asleep, and try to move my body to make the spirit go away. And consciously speaking, I would literally have to tell myself that I would have to remind myself to remember to wake up. So I feel like when you are dying or you're dead, you forget how to make yourself wake up. Meaning, if you cannot wake back up, meaning a switch, sort of like when you turn on the lights, the switch is on, so you're consciously awake. That light is on, your head, the head bulb. That means that if you cannot make yourself consciously, like put your soul is in your body, you consciously turn that switch back on, then yes, you are going to be pronounced dead. Doesn't matter if you bled out or if you didn't bleed out. If you cannot make that switch, that light bulb turn back on in your head, you are going to be pronounced dead. Whether someone caused your death or whether you went to sleep and demons started attacking you, they're just going to rule it as you stop breathing, or you had a heart attack. Because sometimes you fight so hard in your sleep with the spirits, they make you have a heart attack, or they make you have a seizure and die, or be pronounced dead. This is information coming in from the ancestral realm. news for the future, information for the future. I'm hearing delays, stalking. But I know, like, with sleep paralysis, I have normally always been attacked by spirits. And I even remember bringing it up to my mom before, and she looked at me like, this has happened to me as well. So I have bear witness with another person that this is true when you have sleep paralysis. This is why I try not to sleep in certain angles. When you sleep in that angle, your soul will seep out of your body. And if you are not, consciously and subconsciously aware of that, those lost spirits, those demons, they're going to attack you until they can basically try to kill you. I've had spirits growling at me in my sleep. When I was in high school, I've actually had spirits kidnap my soul from out of my body and molest and rape me. I have had spirits where I would be astral projecting and they would just be like, they would be physically hitting me, but it wouldn't hurt. So what they would do is like strangle me. And in your dreams, when something is happening to you, it feels like it's for real. So it's like I would start fighting as if I couldn't breathe. And then I would have to tell myself, Shania, you're awake, but you're also asleep. Calm down. How do you flip back on the switch? So I would have to think for minutes and minutes, like, how do I switch back on the switch to my, mind so I can wake up and be consciously awake. And I would start that off by like moving my body, seeing if I can move my body in my sleep. And then if that wouldn't work, then I would see if I can scream. Most of the time that wouldn't work. So what I would do is I would relax, and then like the spirit, he would still be going full force on me. And then I would sit there and subconsciously think like, damn, like how the fuck do I really wake up? Like we really do not think about this on a day-to-day basis, but how the fuck do we know to wake up? And then thoughts would constantly be going through my mind. Well, you would do this, you would do that, and this and that. And then boom, I would wake up. So I think one of the ways we consciously wake up is by the sun. Because when you wake up, normally you go through different stages of sleep. Like depending on your sleep schedule, I sleep like an old lady. So I have my ass in bed by 9, 10, 11. And normally if I go to bed around that time, I wake up around 1, 2, 3 in the morning. And then if I wake up around that time, I move around, I listen to music, I have my manifestation thoughts that are constantly stolen from me. And then eventually I drift back to sleep. And normally speaking, by my body and the light, the glare from the light, even though we are asleep, it makes me wake up. So I think the only way when you are in sleep paralysis, you know how to wake up is the light from the sun, the light outside. And it instantly makes you feel better. I don't know if you've ever had a nightmare and then you woke up from it. Whenever it's like light outside, you feel instantly better. So I think sleep paralysis, waking back up, has something to do with the sun, not the light from your light bulb, but the actual glare of the sun outside. I'm hearing the Son of God. He lets you know that everything is all right. You're still alive. You are okay. Let me see if I can pull some more cards, and then I am going to upload this video. Let's see. Page and Knight of Pentacles is really wanting to come out in this reading. So is the Eight of Cups. So I'm showing melanated females walking away from small offers. What is this Eight of Cups and this Page of Pentacles? This looks like a chocolate penis. Look at it. And this stands for the Empress White Women in this tarot, but it's like they're walking away from small offers. Maybe this is regarding Caucasian males' scrotums or private areas. What is this Ace of Wands? Cops, black cops having sex, or male cops. Something about sex. She's facing this way. Overtime, home, leaving something behind. Private eye. They're internally being watched and studied regarding sex, which I'm pretty sure they know. They don't care. Black men don't give a damn because you studying them because of who they fucking. I'm showing partners from hell. White-skinned people are partners from hell. I don't give a fuck because I ain't dating one. Eight of Swords. Someone trapped with a broken heart, holding a grudge. I need to buy me a new deck of cards, one preferably with melanated people, because it's like, I'm racist. I have every fucking right to be racist. I'm not racist to the point where I'm kidnapping you from your country and killing you and make you be slaves and then building a law around you for 500 plus years. I'm racist because I know you guys are fucking evil, and I don't fuck with you guys like that, and I never will fuck with you guys like that. I tolerate people outside of my race, but never ever will I ever fuck with you guys like that, because you guys want to go above and beyond to prove that we're evil, when in actuality it's not melanated people that are evil. We literally learned ourselves to be evil and how to betray one another. We have yet to do anything to you guys. That's why I know for a fact we're not evil. When someone is pure fucking evil, they don't give a fuck who you are. They finna come for your ass. And that's nothing of the sort of what my people have done. We have done it to each other, but not to other races. But I do need to get a new tarot deck because I'm tired of always talking about this shit. Like, I'm trying to dig into scientific research as well. Mediverse is very important right now in the supposed age of Aquarius. I do feel like Mediverse is an app you're going to be using to project your soul onto this app and live there. Eventually, they're going to steal your soul. We're going to start showing cases of people being trapped in Mediverse, and they're not going to be able to get out. They're going to want to find ways to get out, but they're not. They're probably going to be popping up in our emails like, hey, can you help me? And blah, blah, blah. And out of fear, eventually we're going to learn to leave it alone because, as you know, there are so many different ways of spamming people. So it's like on one spectrum, we're going to be able to believe them. And then on the other spectrum, we're not going to be able to believe them. I do feel like once Manyverse is far, advanced, it's going to be sort of like playing a video game. Any wrong step you take where it is basically you going against people outside of your race, preferably white-skinned people, they're going to treat you like a video game with that little, maybe that Mario sound when they drop and then they fall, that quick sound they make, and then it's like dun 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 dun, dun. Like that's how y'all fate gonna be. They really are going to quickly end your life because of that. I'm not dealing with that app. I don't care. Even when my soul leaves my body, I'm not dealing with it. I do not consent to it. Y'all be the followers. I'm an Aries. I don't follow. But yeah. That's all I have for you guys. I wanted to deeply dig and stay on one topic, but based on the cards, how the cards are set up. I don't know how to reword it to make it stay on my topic, because these are just free thoughts. This is not written and scripted out. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys, and you guys have a wonderful day.